Okay, so let's get this party started. We are going to cover the pros and the cons of this type of filtration. I think it is, for me, the #1 filtration for shrimp. It is reliable, it will never let you down, it is very cheap. This one here in this picture costs me under $10 US, and they are extremely efficient. I can run probably 5, 6, 7 filters on the same amount of power that I would use to run one single small power head. They are fantastic biological filters just simply because they have so much area for bacteria to grow on. They're super easy to use. There is absolutely no moving parts in this, so there's virtually nothing to break down, which also means that there's nothing to overheat. Big bonus for us in a shrimp tank. They're very easy to clean, they're very easy to move, and they also help with oxygen conversion because you get this effect in the top here. Maybe I can go up there. You have water agitation, which is great for us shrimp keepers. This is by far the best shrimp filter that you can get. And we're going to explain to you how these filters work as well. Bubbles travel through the center, and here it's hollow, and there's bubbles travel through the center here. They cause like a Venturi effect, which basically means that the air, as it rises, will also grab water and pull water behind it up here. And that in turn will cause water to go in through the sponge just by basically because of vacuum. That's all it is, like a vacuum pressure behind the bubbles as they rise. And the water is then pulled across all the surface area where the bacteria live. They then convert and eat and do whatever they like to any nutrients in the water, and the water is then returned at the top here cleaned. So that's how sponge filters work. In a second I'm going to take a sponge filter out of one of my tanks and I'm going to show you how I clean them, so stay tuned. Okay guys, welcome back. I'm going to show you how the sponge filter works again, just for clarification. Water is sucked in through the sponge through here, and it goes into a pipe in the center. There's a Venturi effect, which means the bubbles that rise will pull water behind them. This then goes out through the top and is expelled. I have added this little piece of conduit piping. It's a 45-degree conduit piping bend. You can get this at hardware stores. This size is, I think it's 20 millimeters. Yeah, 20 millimeters in metric, and it's 1 inch in imperial. All this does basically is lets me control a little bit of the direction of the water flow. And so basically they work like this. I'm going to pull this apart so you can see. It goes together like this. And that is what it looks like without the sponge. So you imagine if the sponge was here, the water would get sucked in through this chamber here. That's how it works basically. Has a weight on the bottom. Now I would recommend you do this in aquarium water. Every time you do like a water change, for us that is going to be once or twice a month. If you follow the examples I give you, I recommend that you do it once or twice a month. Get some of your tank water like this, get your sponge, and just give it a good squeeze. Because I'm a firm believer with sponges in the if you take old bacteria off, new more aggressive bacteria needs to replace it. A new more aggressive bacteria is generally better at cleaning our aquariums. This is proven. If you take agar plates and you spread any kind of bacteria on agar plates, new bacteria is always way more aggressive than old bacteria. So let's give this a go. I like to give a good squeeze. Oh, this one's quite dirty. I like to give it a good squeeze and get all the mud out. I really didn't think this one was going to be as bad as this, so it just goes to show. And ideally, as I said, you want to do this at least every month. And you basically want to keep on doing this until you think it's not plugged up anymore, because this looks pretty clean, but I'm just going to give it a few more squeezies. And then it goes back into the aquarium. Now that water is very good food for your plants, for your house plants, so don't throw it away. Okay. Give it a good rinse, get all the yucky water out, and that should be enough for another month, I'd imagine. Okay, so if you have any questions at all regarding this, please feel free to ask me in the comment section below. If you want to like this video, you know the story, leave me likes, subscriptions, blah blah blah. I hope this has helped a lot of you guys, because I know it can be hard to keep shrimp in the beginning, basically because you don't know what you're doing. So this is what this series is for. It's for you guys. So happy shrimp keeping, guys, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!